Testing, testing. On my end, everything's. I hear the audio for you and me, but I don't know how it is on your end. Like, do you have OBS open? Yeah, she said on his live she can't hear you. And there's 5 people in here, bro. Yeah. Huh. All right. Brianna, see if you can respond and let us know if you can hear Renee. Kadar says Elvis has entered the building. What's up, Kadar? Yo, you're awesome. Yo, honestly, I hope with this giveaway, the giveaway ends like today. Today's the last day. My giveaway. So you guys want to make sure you enter, get your friends to enter, because if your friends enter, maybe you guys can split it up or something. Make sure you guys enter this giveaway. Today's the last day, man. Get people to subscribe. If you need me to send the link, I can send the link. How are you doing on your end, Renee? She's Kadar says, I hear you. Everybody on my end hears me, but I'm not sure the way you have it set up for your end. Let's see what's going on in news. You keep playing around with that. If you need me to do anything or need some advice, just let me know. I'm gonna look up some new stuff in the meantime. How is everybody doing? Brianna, how are you doing? Kadar, how are you doing? What's going on in your world? Everything's falling apart over here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a very sarcastic person. But
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me now? No, I don't see my mic. Talk, Mel?
I hear you. I hear you on my end.
Why do I hear it low? Can you hear me now?
In your ob setting, is your microphone moving up?
For some reason, it doesn't show microphone.
In your obs doesn't show microphone?
No.
So there's nothing moving when you're talking, like up and down. Damn, dude. Shit. Yeah, Kadar is saying, he says, I hear him. Kadar, this is very confusing, but yeah, you are going to hear him on my end, on my stream, because I have all the sound set up properly. But what we're doing now is we're streaming to both of our channels. So Renee has a stream on his channel, and I have a stream on my channel. The problem is on his end, on his channel, the people that are watching his video, they can't hear him properly. On my end here, you guys hear everything right now. That's okay, dude. It's no problem. I just wanted to explain. A lot of people don't kind of understand it. It's kind of confusing.
Yeah, it is confusing. Let me test this out. Can they hear me now? I think they can because now it's moving.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
I had like 4 people in
Yes,
here
they
saying
hear me.
something.
They hear me.
We got that straightened out. Sorry, guys. This is our first time doing a live dual stream, and sometimes, things aren't going to go so well, and that's kind of what happened, but I think we're good now. So they hear you.
Okay, yes. Can y'all hear Mel talking perfectly fine? Talk, Mel.
Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2 for Renee's stream. Testing. Kadar says, congrats on your live sound. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I love doing this kind of stuff, man. Testing things out on like different settings and doing what a lot of people can't do or not doing. I love doing that.
They hear you just a little bit.
Renee, for you, you have to have desktop audio like enabled and the volume all the way up.
It is on the desktop audio. It's enabled all the way up, and I'm checking my settings. Let me
And for your
see.
desktop audio, every time I talk, the desktop audio should go up, like the volume.
It is, but it only goes to like 50 decibels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for you, for me, it's a lot higher than that.
Talk now.
Testing, testing,
Can y'all hear him now?
testing, 1 2.
It's kind of hard to
Yep.
actually test this when you're actually like when we're doing behind the scenes.
Yeah, the only way you can tell is well, who is testing now? Renee's testing pretty much. Renee on his end. We're trying to get it like fine tuned. Kadar says, well, who is testing now? My audio, I have the desktop audio. On my computer, there's like multiple options for desktop audio, so I had to switch it around. But when you talk, it's actually higher than my volume. It goes all the way up to like minus 15, minus 10 decibels or whatever. And the volume, the little blue bar is all the way up. The volume for that voice thing, I'm talking about.
Yep. Let me see. There's that, the audio input, and then audio. Let me remove
Okay,
audio output.
so let me give him your link. You should subscribe to Renee now. I'll send you the link. You can check out his video. If you're able to open up both streams at the same time, that'll be awesome.
I think they can
I'll
hear
send
you
you
now,
the link.
perfect clear. Now you're going to 20
Yeah.
decibels.
Good. 20. Let me take a look. 20.
Can y'all hear him better?
Negative 20? You talking about negative 20?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's
Dude,
what it is.
I figured it out. I figured out what was
We're
wrong
good.
with my live stream.
Woo!
Yeah! Congratulations to both of us. Woo! I wish I could have confetti just falling off in my live stream.
I'm gonna send him the link to your channel right now because he wants to check you out. All right, so I guess we can start talking now, man. The link here.
Hey guys, if I turn, I'm gonna give you a heads up. If I turn this way, because I've been doing this already, my webcam's over here, but my screens are over here. So if you see me talking this way, I'm sorry. I'm still not used to my environment because I had a downtime this morning. My laptop is totaled completely. Right, Mel?
Yep.
My computer just shot on me this morning, and I have no way to actually stream on it. It's lagging like no tomorrow.
You got 5 people watching though on your thing, which is pretty cool.
What? I do?
I have 2 people here. Yeah, man. You have a bigger audience than me, bro.
Dude, that's freaking epic! I think this is like one of the biggest ones I have so far.
If you guys is able to get both of us, oh, nice. Kadar's in both of our streams. Thank you, man.
Oh,
Appreciate you.
cool! Live, that's freaking epic.
Good ballers. If you guys are able to get in both of our streams, that's cool. Subscribe to both of us.
Yeah, that's epic, man. Like actually talking to both of us like that.
Yeah, it's a little trippy. So, what did you want to talk about today, man? Like, how do you want to start this? What made you want to do this stream? And
Well, because I was like kind of like what yesterday. I watched several a YouTuber yesterday. He talked about pushing yourself to your limit because, and also the other day too, I was talking to somebody at work at Domino's because that was my part-time job. He was talking about life. He was explaining about life like a lot of like yesterday too as well last night. He put integrity. If you don't give your all to what you're doing, you can't accomplish it.
right.
If you don't put like some people like when times get tough, people tend to just give up.
No, I totally agree with you. I feel like a lot of people aren't willing to push through the hard times and like be patient. A lot of times, man, like when we first started on YouTube too, I mean, even still now, but there's times that you go through that you don't see anything, you don't see any results, you don't see nothing. You're putting out videos, hours and hours of editing, pushing content, and you don't get nothing in return. And that's where a lot of people give up, man. You know what I'm saying? That makes a difference between people that are willing to push and keep going
And
because they just don't have the patience. Everybody wants instant gratification, man.
exactly. And here's one thing yesterday I realized this morning yesterday last night when right before I went to bed, I realized like, you know what? Today's the deadline. Today's my deadline. I have not hit 4,000 hours of watch time. I'm barely at 1100 about 1,200 hours and I'm still talking, right? Y'all can hear me? Okay. Um, yeah, the thing is, I'm at deadline already. I'm 2,000 2,800 hours away from actually hitting my goal. Talk loud, both of you.
How do you feel about that? I mean,
I feel disappointed, and I feel like just getting my YouTube and just scrapping it. That's how I feel. But it's disappointing. but I keep myself like, you know what, this is a challenge in life again, and it's gonna actually just push me to better myself. That's the way I see it. Like I have to push
Yeah.
myself regardless because after this, I'm not making no more revenue. There's not gonna be no more revenue. There's not gonna be no more nothing. I'm not looking forward to any cash every month. I'm not looking for nothing no
Right.
more.
Exactly.
It's pointless now. Like we were talking right now, it's just kind of crazy. It's like I
Mhm.
went from making like even 60 cents made me happy a month, you know, but between my two channels alone, I actually made about $5, about estimated about $5 a month with both of my channels. Now I'm not gonna be making nothing. You know, that kind of disappoints me. Even seeing 30 cents, like yeah, I made 30 cents in a month, you know, that's something at least. You know, it makes me happy. Like, you know, 30 cents I just accumulated even without making videos. You know, that actually made me feel good. You know, I at least had content out there. People are watching, and
Yeah.
now I'm not doing nothing. Now I'm gonna be having all these videos getting hours and hours of watch time. You know, all this stuff, views and stuff like that. Now I'm not gonna be making jack. So it kind of like it's kind for me. It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I agree. You know what, like with me, with the monthly revenue, I've made a decent amount of revenue, and I think it's because of the content I do, because I do content revolving around products, and a lot of people keep looking up those products. But that revenue is really important, man, because yo, this microphone that I'm talking to you guys, I bought that microphone with the revenue from people supporting, watching the videos. The webcam that I'm using to talk to you guys, I bought with that money too. I bought a lot of things with that money. It really helps out. It does help motivate us. Kadar says, "What is your motivation for YouTube?"
My motivation for
You want to answer
YouTube
that?
has been entertainment for my friends and family. Your friend needs to fix his green screen.
Go ahead.
Okay, okay, we'll fix that later on as we progress through life and YouTube. You know, we'll fix all that stuff. But well, that's my motivation is all about entertainment and entertaining you guys, and just to push out content and seeing what's out there. You know, and taking challenges, taking dares, life changing, traveling, and letting other people see my life because I'm only 29 years old and I'm not too afraid. I'm not afraid to admit my life. You know, it's very my life has been so traumatized. I've been through traumatizing events, through a lot of stuff that's happened to me through my events, even through back injury right before I vlogged, and nobody realized that it. I never realized there's a lot of stuff to your body than anything else that could affect you multiple ways. You know, all that, like, you know, for me being in a relationship, me breaking up, me and a new girl, me having a new kid, you know, all that stuff has affected my life tremendously in many multiple ways. And I didn't want to just keep it to myself. I was like, you know what, my life is so evolving, it evolves so much, and I want to explain my life and show you guys what my life is all about. That's what motivates me to keep my YouTube channel, and that's
Right.
why I've been trying to do this. I've been trying to do YouTube since 2007, and I've already set goals and I've already set everything since then, and I'm just bringing them back up. And now since I met Icket Mel, y'all know him or Mel, and he's the one that actually inspired me. One of part of my inspirations right there, besides several other YouTubers. I won't name unless y'all want me to really name them, but they're the ones that actually push me to start, and actually seen them grow from the beginning when they're just talking like, "Hey guys, da 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 da," you know, and my personality has to evolve. That's part of my life too. Like, you know, like a lot of people, you can ask my girl, my personality has changed as well through the time I started vlogging till now. Now I'm more open to people, more interactive. Everything, not just YouTube has affected me, and but also my life has influenced me to keep continuing my YouTube. Everything has revolved together. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I agree. And I'm talking out to test the audio because there's like an audio thing. People are wondering what's going on with the audio because they still saying that I sound low on your stream, but I think on my stream I sound loud and clear. So I don't know what you need to adjust on that side. But talking about the whole subject, I completely agree. YouTube has helped me grow as a person. To face things I'm afraid of. I'm a person that I've dealt with like social anxiety, dude. I know you told me personally that you've dealt with like anxiety and stuff like that too, dude. I've dealt with social anxiety and been on here and like, yes, on his stream you are low, Kadar said. Okay, so it's something on your stream where I sound low. I'm not sure what it is, but I've dealt with social anxiety, and Kadar said, but on your stream is good.
Talk again.
YouTube has helped me face those fears, and it's helped me grow as a person. And like, we're here too. I say this all the time. We're kind of here risking, like, yo, at any time somebody could leak out our stuff. At any time somebody could be like, yo, we're exposing you. Somebody could put our address out there, put our family stuff out there, like at any moment, you know. So it's kind of like, it is pretty risky business, dude, doing this stream stuff and doing the internet stuff. But I love it though, and it's definitely helped me grow as a person. It's helped me face my fears, and a big motivator was Muscle Players. I say this all the time, where he's just like, man, just do it, dude. Just do it. A lot of people are afraid to do things. A lot of people are afraid to face their fears. He's just like, just do it, man. Just go out and do it, you know? So,
Yeah, life is all about taking chances. Without taking chances, like one song inspired me, kind of like it's why not, and why not take a chance, you know, take a crazy chance, you know, all that crazy stuff. You probably know which song I'm talking about. It's all about taking chances, taking gambles, and risking your life, you know. But the thing is,
right.
don't risk it too much, you know, because if you think about it, look what Logan Paul did. He went skydiving. I don't know if you
Yeah.
heard about that. His parachute didn't open, but his backup parachute actually worked.
And even that whole situation, I'm wondering if that really happened, or did this guy just make that up for views and stuff? I don't know, you
We won't know. We'll never know. But life is all about taking chances. You have to risk
know?
it. You don't risk your life for it. Like, you know, every whenever I ask for challenges and dares, my challenge or dares is like not risking my life because I have to support for my family. You know, not try to break a leg. You know, not try to injure myself because if I don't make money, I can't support my family.
Right.
And unless y'all if y'all are willing to pay for my medical bills, send me billions of dollars, fine, I'll go send myself to the hospital, you know. But I'm not doing that because nobody's giving me money. This is entertainment, but to a certain extent, you know. And I won't give my public address at all. If maybe some people actually have noticed where I live because they follow me on Twitter, or they've actually noticed I've actually exposed myself a little bit, but deleted it. But
Dude, I've exposed myself several times. A lot of people do that, like the whole deleting what you posted. A lot of celebrities do that. There's some stuff you do in the moment, and then after you're like, damn, I shouldn't have done that.
yeah,
But yeah, man, and I think that now more than ever, it's like there's more people watching us. There's more, like, the more you start to climb up in the social media aspect, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, the more stuff that like is likely to come out. The more stuff, if you post, it could really come back to, like, hurt you or slap you. So you kind of have to be careful, man.
yeah, I'm even kind of afraid. Oh damn, hold on. I minimized Discord. I'm even kind of afraid that it actually to come back around and actually bite me in the butt for my jobs. Like it could
That's the
actually
biggest thing. That's true.
anything
That is the
anything
biggest thing.
anything we say could actually hurt us and affect us job wise.
That's
So
true.
like me just getting laid off. Like nobody really knows that I got laid off from my job. And
Right. No one does.
nobody
Yeah.
really knows what really happened, why I got laid off. There's two reasons why I got laid off. So nobody
Right.
really knows, and I really don't want to talk about it here because
No, I understand that. But let me tell you something else though. With the other side of that, with the last job that I worked at a hospital, I got late. I kind of got fired. It was more of like they told me they gave me the option either to you get fired or resign. So I resigned. But at that time when I was looking for a job after I lost that job, uh, this place called me, the hospital I'm at now. There was this lady that called me, a supervisor, and she was just like, "What happened? What happened at your job? What happened at your job?" And it's almost like, because the job I was at was a very like high prestige place, and I could have lied to her. I could have made up something like everybody else in this world does. Like everybody, people tell you to lie about what happened in your previous job. Everybody tells you never say you got let go or you got fired or something. That's what everybody tells you. But I told this woman the truth. And you know what? She told me that, like, yo, she respected that I told the truth. Like, she really liked that, and that I didn't lie, that I didn't BS her. And there's not a lot of people like that. And she was like, and she took me on. I have my job now today because I told the truth. You know what I'm saying? There's some things you really shouldn't say, and there's something you should keep private. But at the same time, too, I think a lot of people, real people, they'll respect you, for telling the truth. And that's how I got my job today, man.
No, it's true, man. You have to be honest, but sometimes in order to lie, you have to.
Yeah.
In order to get somewhere, you have to lie. Like me, like here's an instance. Like I made a mistake on my resume. Just I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I actually on my resume I made a mistake. I got let go in 2017, and I started work. I moved here in Austin, and I'm like, dude, there's a mistake on my resume. They told me, but I never changed it, and that's how the reason I got the job because I have a year gap between my resume from my last job till now, and nobody wants to hire anybody that has a year gap with no same like because I'm a
That's the
technology guy.
problem.
So
That's
I
the
had
problem.
you have to lie
Mhm.
in order to get a job sometimes.
Right. You can't be, that's the thing some people don't maybe not understand too, is that when you're between jobs, you can't go years or like a really long. People look at that and they look at the history and they're kind of like, what's going on? They'll even look at your previous job. If you come from like a really like good job, dude, like some high prestigious place, and then you're going to like a different place that's not as prestigious as that, they're gonna ask you questions, man. I've always been the kind of person that I'm very real, and sometimes that's to my detriment, because there's just stuff that you shouldn't put out there. But I find that the real people, respect that. There's a lot of people that want you to lie. There's people that want you to tell them lies, and people are comfortable with lies. Whatever sounds great. I just rather be kind of honest about it, man. And that actually saved me, and that got me the job that I have today because I was honest about it. But in a lot of cases, that might not happen for you. In a lot of cases, it'd probably be better for you not to tell that.
Yeah.
So
I don't.
I
I'm
think
not telling. We're not telling everybody to go. Hey, go lie to the world. It's the
yo,
situation
lie. Go out there and lie, man. You have to.
because it could have a negative effect to you in both. It could be telling the truth could be hurtful, and telling a lie could be
Of course.
hurtful. So
Right, right, right.
you have to determine the situation that you're in.
Exactly.
You can't just go out there and just tell everybody a lie. You can't just go lie to your friends, lie to your spouse, lie everything because lying to your spouse is gonna kill you as well. So guys, don't do that.
That's true. Yeah.
So there's a time and place. Like I said the other day, I was talking to my girl yesterday. Also, pushing to your limits doesn't mean acting like a kid 24 hours, 24/7, like a YouTuber I know. Mel, you know what I'm talking about. There's a YouTuber that's out
Yeah.
there. He acts like a little kid, and there's a certain time and place to act like it. And because of what the video he posted yesterday, it got removed and he re-uploaded again, but it's a different name. It
Oh, the
remo-
one you sent me on.
yeah,
Yeah, we got to be. That's what I think a lot of people don't understand too, man. There's a lot going on YouTube, man. A lot. Anything we say, anything, the wrong move you make, they can use this against you. And
yeah,
if you do something, uh, if you say something crazy outlandish, you could lose your job. If you think you're gonna delete the video and gonna be safe, there's gonna be 100 other people that re-upload your video and put it back on YouTube or the internet. It's always gonna be out there. Uh, so that's kind of the risk, and I'm willing to take that risk. But a lot of times, I kind of like think and I second guess about what I put out there, and knowing that it could come back for me. You know,
sometimes you have to just upload it, but
yeah,
you don't know if it's gonna have a negative effect. It's kind of scary because even though it could hurt you, it could go viral.
that too. And a lot of times too, what you think may be negative, even like the Logan Paul thing. The Logan Paul thing that was negative, right? But in my opinion, it turned out completely positive for him because he has more subscribers than ever. He has a ton of people watching him now more than ever. He got like free promotion from that video. And even when his channel was demonetized, he's making like millions from merch monthly. It's nothing to him, yo. So,
Yeah,
yeah, man.
it's It's just all crazy. And this explains a lot. Like you have to kind of like push yourself even further than what you do already at the moment. Without that, you can't really succeed in anything. Because look at me. Like let me tell you a little story. Like since I got unemployed, I took a chance. I got unemployed from Chili's, and then I was unemployed for 3 months. I only got unemployment for 6 months. And I was already 3 months down. I was like, dude, I told my girl, like, we have to move to San Antonio. We have to just move somewhere back. I can't just be here and not have a job. So we just packed up our stuff and we left to San Antonio. And when we got to San Antonio, we stayed there for about 3 weeks. Have interviews left and right, and then we got kicked out because the moral that the people that had that story, like I've never even said the story yet. They actually kicked us out because they had to believe that women don't work. They don't need to
Mm,
work. That men is the only one that have to work. Had 3 months of unemployment. She didn't have work. I told her, what, you could go to work, and then we could balance out for the first 3 months until we could get you with money. So if I lose my unemployment, you'll have money flowing. So I was like, okay. She's like, yeah, yeah, that sounds good. And then as soon as you stabilize yourself, I'll stabilize myself with the job. But they found that out. We were planning that, and they kicked us out, and we lived on the streets. We lived in my truck for a little bit, and
oh, really?
we nobody knows the story, and so we ended up we didn't want to move back because there was more jobs out here in Austin, San Antonio, and then I got called. A friend of mine called me saying I could stay with him, so I stayed with him, and then I got the job a couple of days later, and then I started up here, and then I just got my income tax too as well. I just got it, so I paid for my apartment, everything. So you can't just because in the situation that you're in, you can't just give up. Like you saw how I failed, like I completely lost a house, and I had to live in my car for a little bit. You can't just stop what you're doing and just say, you know what, I give up. You can't give up. You have to keep yourself afloat somehow. Figure something out. Like I
True.
I told Ick and I told Mel and I told my girl, like, dude, these guys in San Antonio, there's homeless people here in Austin. And I found out with the police officer and paramedics and stuff like that they're not really homeless. There's actually they have a shelter. They have a food pantry. They could eat three meals a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Why are these people out in the corner saying that they need food for their kids?
Right.
They have the option to go and eat, and they have money. They actually get government assistance. They actually get the VA checks. They actually get Social Security. They get all that stuff. But how come they can't support themselves? They they
Yeah.
they have no motivation. They have
Rover Rover said, "Been there, done that." Also, he's lived in a car. Also, I've never been homeless. Thank God. But I know I have a lot of friends that have. I know people that have told me their stories. I appreciate you telling your story. Um, and like you said, I agree with that too. I think there's some people that just things happen and they just give up. They don't try to like really like get what they need, really work for what they need. Some people just they give up and that's it, man. And there's a lot of options. And another thing too, man, like comparing, comparing, right? Like comparing yourself. A lot of people compare themselves. I do it sometimes. I think it's like a natural thing that humans do. We just compare ourselves. And when you start comparing yourself to the point where it's like, damn, I'm no good because this person's so much better. Damn, this person has all these big houses. They have all these cars. Yo, even let's make it more relatable, and we'll talk about our situation. YouTube. Damn, this person has 1 million subscribers. This person has 100,000 subscribers. Do you think if we had that kind of thinking that we would get anywhere? We would just give up. Oh, this person has 10,000 subscribers. This person has 100,000 subscribers. Why should I even make the attempt to keep going? Why should I keep pushing? You know. So I think comparing yourself can be really a negative thing if you're doing it negatively. Thanks, Brianna, for being in the stream. I appreciate you. I don't have that many people here, but I appreciate you. Even in this stream thing right now, where like Brianna was like, I only have 2 people. You gotta appreciate what you have. If I have one person in my live stream, yo, you gotta appreciate what you have. Thank you for the 1, 2 people that are here, the 3 people, because until you appreciate what you have, I don't think you can get or earn more, yo. If you're he have yo, I have a Toyota Corolla. I love my Toyota Corolla. Corollas have been good to me for years. I never had a problem with that. If I was to go out and get I don't know, a Benz or something, like BMW, something that I can't even afford, just to make it appear that I have more money, to make it look better for other people to watch me, like why, dude? And then I'm gonna be struggling even worse and be in a better situation because I want to give the appearance that I'm living some sort of life that I don't have, man. It's better just to be real, live within your means. And uh Brianna said, I'm here, I came to your stream. It has thanks, Brianna, I appreciate you. If you guys can dual stream somehow, like Grover's doing, we appreciate that too. But honestly, RJ's stream right now is more important because RJ, he needs the watch time. So if you can dual stream, thank you guys. I appreciate that. But definitely RJ stream, he needs to watch time. And we both appreciate that. I don't know. How do you feel, Renee, about the whole compare thing? I've done that so many times in my life where I'm like, damn. And you know what else? Like, even in social media, you're looking at somebody else's life. Damn, this person has like a perfect life.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't even believe what goes on in the background. Even though I exposed myself recently, but you wouldn't believe like the things that people go through, and it's a whole different story behind the scenes. There's a lot of people going through what everybody's going through, what we're all going through. You know?
Yeah, here's a little thing that I realized. I met several people. I met Ikamel, and everybody knows a lot of people, a lot of people know me, and a lot of things I've kept off camera really bad, like really. And I'll be honest right now, like I'm pretty sure Mel has had problems in the past. Mel's life looks so perfect, and whenever I see his videos and I talk to him in live right now, like he seems like he have a most perfect life, and I look up to him, but in reality, I know that he's not perfect. There's issues everywhere.
Yeah.
But like, here's a story about me. Nobody knows the story about me. Well, me and my girl, we had first met. My girl was really bad with alcohol.
Mhm.
I was trying to help her stop the alcohol much time she drank. She would drink 3 to 4 times a week. And that's more than what probably Mel's ever drank in his life. 3 or 4 times a week.
I used to party a lot, dude. I used to before my girl. This is my life right now. Even though I'm going through some stuff, my life right now is nothing. The life I was living before, I was partying. You guys don't even know the crazy life I lived. I haven't told a lot of people, but I can relate though. Maybe with what your girl was going through.
And so when I made her cut down all the alcohol, she went through like a withdrawal. Like she would get angry.
Yeah,
She would get
you,
vicious at me. She would like we were getting into so many arguments like left and right. And we pretty much almost broke up one day when she walked out of the apartment, and she left for almost all day long. And she ended up coming back like around 7 at night. My mom ended up showing up, started telling her I was depressed. I was there crying in my pillow, whatever, And she's like, you gotta grow up, man. You gotta keep pushing yourself, man. You gotta keep going. You can't just like you want to be with her, be with her. If you don't, da, 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 nobody realized that nobody's life is perfect, And then my girl
yeah,
came back, and when she came back, she was like, both of us apologized to each other, and she said she was sorry, and I was sorry. Both of us overreacted at certain things, and that actually because this conversation started from that night before, and it continued in
mhm.
the morning. But I always tell everybody, don't walk away from situations. You have to confront them, all communication, everything. Nobody
I agree with that. I agree with that to a certain point though, because I feel like if things are escalating, you need to walk away.
because
Like if things are getting out of hand, you gotta walk. I'm the kind of person that I have to walk away for a couple of minutes. I'll come back and then I'm a normal person.
here's another story that nobody knows, that I
Mhm.
actually got into an abusive relationship.
All right. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Start telling the story. I'll be right back. Go ahead.
There was one time that actually in my previous relationship that it actually got really ugly. That she fired up. I swear, guys. I swear. I will. Nothing has ever happened like this ever again. Ever. I've been with my ex for 7 years. 7 years. Still haven't gotten divorced yet, guys. 7 years. She fired up. She actually. You could actually. Best advice: don't go to bed angry. Exactly, Rover. Never go to bed angry. She fired up. Her eyes turned in flames. Like, her eye. I can't explain. You don't understand the situation I was in. She had just hit me. She had punched me in my sleep several times. She hit me other ways. She's done so much to me at that time, at point of time. So that day that she hit me, I accidentally snapped, and I tell everybody I am sorry. Like, that's never happened to me, and that's not me. But it was just that spur of the moment, and when I did, I slapped her, and I know understand like
Damn, bro.
huh?
Pimp slap.
I slapped her. I didn't punch her. I slapped her, and she turned around and just said, "I'm sorry. I love you." Her flames in her eyes kind of like calmed down. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I know that hitting women, slapping women, but that was something different, man. I don't know what happened there, and she just flipped after that. She never abused me again. She never hit me again. And but the one time
That's
that she
tough.
did, and when she hit me, she pushed me, and I almost fell and hit bricks. And I got so mad, I went up to her face, like, do it again. Let's see, because my mom was right
Damn,
there.
bro. You
She,
turned up, bro.
she's like, no, you hit me. I was like, you know what? I don't have time for you. I was like, you know what? I don't have time for you. I got in my vehicle and I just took off. I peeled out in my car and I just hauled it out of there. Like, I understand. That's like Mel said. It's just a certain point in time of that
There,
you have to walk out. And I did wrong,
there
and I
is.
admit it. I went to church and everything. It bothers me to today. But a pastor told me, bro, son, you have to stop. You have to stop living there. Stop thinking about it over and over again. God is gonna forgive you. You know.
Yeah. I respect you being honest, man. I've been in situations. I can say that I've done horrible stuff, but I've never put my hands on a woman before, and I've been in situations where I could have. Um,
This one was a situation that I shouldn't have did, and I regret it, and that's
yeah,
why I said I went to church and I confess, and
yeah, man.
every time I go to church, and that's one of my confessions.
It happens, man. It does. It happens. Things happen like that.
But
Um,
a friend of mine did that one time to his girl. She was very abusive to him, and he just turned around one day and just punched her in the face. She knocked out,
damn.
and she passed out right in front of him. And
Oh
he
shit.
got her, and he was holding her. I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. He tried waking her up, and
Jesus.
she woke up. And this guy is like maybe like 6 feet 6'2" or something like that, and his fist is kind of big, and she's like a little petite 4'10". So he actually
Wow.
popped her in the face, and she actually fell down, collapsed, and he actually got her up, and she never ever hit him again after that.
Damn. Damn. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like the thing is, after even all that, man, like even relationships bring you down. You still gotta get back up and still actually pursue yourself, man. You can't just stay down and just stay in the negative. Like my story, like I was so negative, like I was like I feel like trash, and I feel like I did wrong completely, which I know it did wrong, but I have to continue my life, even though I got depressed and went to depression and got out, but realized that my little boy was there and a lot more other stuff, and that really got me out of depression and really got me out of that, and that's how it still kind of pushes me to succeed in my life, and go on. You have a story?
Yeah. I, I was actually gonna say no. I definitely agree with what you're saying. I've even said in my recent videos, I'm not that kind of person. Like I used to be the kind of person that like I make a mistake, I'm in my room for days or weeks. How could I do that? Like I used to be that kind of person. Like damn, like I made them. Oh my god, I'm such a whore. I'm going to hell. I'm not about that anymore. To me, it's a waste of time to be in that depressive mood, to be sad. I see people all the time now when I go to work, and you're like you're walking around, you say hi to somebody, they don't even say hi. The face like that they have on like their facial expression is just like a zombie. There's people that are walking around that are zombies, dude, that they're completely dead to life. There's nothing to look forward to. They're depressed. You know, I can't, I can't live my life like that. And then this whole drama thing too. Like I used to be in a crazy relationship, and I'm not about the drama, dude. Like I'm so over that. It's to me the drama is boring. It's not entertaining, and I'm just about being happy. I'm about taking risks. Before I was afraid to kind of take a risk with social media and and doing this YouTube thing and meeting people and socializing. So
But I admit it,
I,
guys. I admit it, guys.
yeah,
But my girl actually called. We talked one day, and she told me that she was sorry that she deserved it. She
yeah.
says that she did kind of deserve it because she did kind of go flip. We think that she says that she thinks she flipped because the miscarriage that kind of held her.
Okay.
It kind of didn't help her push. And I tried helping her, but she didn't kind of like ignored the help assistance from the people that actually care about her. She didn't let nobody in and help her out of it and push her to the next, like, to succeed in life. Nobody helped
Right.
her out.
You're at 1,033, man.
I know, I'm impressed.
I appreciate you, too, man, bringing me on your platform today. This all was kind of unexpected because I know you hit me up and we've been talking about doing a live stream for a while, but then the dual stream was completely unexpected, and then today I was just kind of feeling down. I'm sick, and I've been having stuff going on in my life, and I'm just kind of like, damn, man, I've been kind of feeling down. Sometimes you need somebody to kind of push you to keep doing what you love doing. We could
Yeah.
do this live stream today, because I was kind of feeling like, ugh, like just, and I got a little energy when you were like, yo, let's do it at this time. Like, let's do the live stream. I'm like, all right. So
Yeah, sometimes you need that extra push. Oh, wrong thing I
yeah,
pushed.
man. And so you guys have a baby coming?
Yeah, our baby's coming in April, but the baby might be coming out early.
Not early, yeah.
Yeah, because the baby's measuring um 2 weeks early.
Rover said try some hot tea with honey in it, bruh. That's what I've been sipping on. I already had like 3 cups.
Dude, it's gonna make you go to the bathroom like hell.
Brianna said, "You only talky. I don't do anything fun." What do you want us to do, Brianna? Something that we've wanted to do. Me and Renee been talking about this for like ever. We wanted to do that one chip challenge, and it would be kind of funny to do it live streaming. I don't know, but it's like $80 to buy one chip. Like, how can we even justify spending $80 on one chip? Maybe we need to try a different challenge. I don't know.
Yeah, because the thing is, if we do that one chip challenge and we don't get views, then we spent $80 for nothing.
Dude, yeah. And we have families. We can't just, if I was single and I was still in my mom's house, I could throw $80 like nothing. Now that I have a family, my girlfriend and my daughter, like $80, dude, I can't just throw $80 like that. Brianna saying do something. And you know what? Like I actually had somebody yesterday comment on my live stream because I did a live stream yesterday and it wasn't that entertaining. It was just me and my daughter hanging out, like playing around and stuff. And a friend, Elizabeth, she was like, "You guys should do like challenges. Do some challenges, man. Like do something." So if people are asking for it, man, I think we need to do it. So I think maybe we'll come up with something we can do, some sort of challenge that we can do. I love talking though. Like one of the things I want to do on my YouTube channel is I want to have like a podcast segment. Rover Rover likes to talk too, apparently, because the last test that we did on Renee's channel, Rover was talking a lot. I like to have those segments where we can just kind of come and talk. And I know some people are not interested in that. Some people don't just like the talking. I like to talk. I like to talk about the world. Let's talk about aliens. Let's talk about all kinds of crazy stuff. The end of the world. That kind of stuff just entertains me, man. But I know it's not for everybody either. And that I think that's kind of challenging too on YouTube to entertain everybody
Yeah,
and do
that's
what.
that's another thing about vlogging. Like when I started vlogging, vlogs are not supposed to be really that much entertaining because they're about. If you research vlog, it's a video blog. It's like a blog. It just text and it just highlights your day and that's it. That a vlog is supposed to be just your daily life, not all this entertaining. Every day it's
Right.
entertaining. the guy Lance Stewart from YouTube, he actually stated that in his videos. Guys, what do you want me to do? My life is not always entertaining, and that's what my videos are.
Right.
So my like even when some people, I have controversy with several people, like they agree, like they don't agree with me. They say you have to do entertaining, but the thing is, vlogs are just daily videos. You know, that's what you're supposed to do, and I'm trying to throw in entertainment. I don't know if y'all saw yesterday's video. If
Yeah,
you
I
haven't,
saw yesterday's video. That was good. I think it's challenging, man, when you're doing. I really don't do vlogs. I do them once in a while because part of the reason why I started YouTube, because I wanted to document the stuff with me and my daughter and my family. I like that one day she can look back because I don't have that with my father. I can't look back. I don't have any video. I have like two pictures of my dad, and that's it. Um, just lost my thought about where I was going with this. Oh, the vlogging thing though. The vlogging thing is it's not easy though
it's
because
not.
the big guys, like to talk about Logan Paul and all these guys, they have to Joe, just think about what he did. He did a vlog with a dead body. Eventually you have to keep escalating and escalating and escalating because everybody's ADD, everybody needs entertainment through how that's not going to be entertaining for anybody. So you have to like keep turning up and turning up and turning up. So the people that can do daily vlogs, even like Life Meets Family, he does daily vlogs, like videos. I don't even know how he does it because to be entertained, that's tough. To keep it up
It
7 days
is.
a week, yo.
It is, man.
You know,
I can't even do it.
that's tough.
I was doing it, but
Yeah.
I run out of ideas. I'm like, dude, where am I gonna pull an idea from? I can't pull it from my rear anymore. It's like no
Yeah, I
more,
know.
just no
And
more.
to be interesting the whole time. But you know, there's a lot of times where funny things happen with me and my girlfriend and my daughter just around the house, and I'm like, I'm always thinking like, damn, that could have been a video. Like that could have been a video. Or even how many times do I tell you, Renee, when we're not on live stream, I'm like, yo, this whole conversation could be a video.
Dude,
You know,
we
like
have like 20 topics that we said that, and we haven't even done those videos.
yeah, man. Um, vlogging is what you do too. It's a little bit, it's kind of challenging. Um,
It is very
you know,
challenging.
yeah, and me with like the product, even with the products, dude. Like I feel like lately I've been slacking a little bit. I need to do more videos on products because those bring views. I haven't been able to really sit down and do it. I was supposed to do it today. I didn't do it because I got sick. I'm sick right now. So
Yeah, you want to be at 100% so you can think clearer.
yeah, man. And you also too. It's like you're with videos. It's like you're always trying to turn up. You're always trying to do the next crazy thing. And I've spoken about this multiple times before, but there was that guy that I'm sure you probably heard the story about that YouTuber that like he took a Desert Eagle. He had his girlfriend take a Desert Eagle. He put a book to his chest. I don't know if it was a Bible, some book. It was a thick book. And he had his girlfriend shoot him in the chest with a Desert Eagle to record it for YouTube. And guess what happened?
Killed him.
He's dead. Yeah. And he has kids. They have kids, Jill. He's dead. You know what I'm saying? So at some certain point, it's like, how far are you gonna keep going to entertain the people to get the views? You know?
Yeah, that's why I explained earlier. That's to the my limit right there. I wouldn't do something so crazy like that. I would do crazy stuff, but something that's not gonna affect my life because I gotta worry about my kids, about my girl. I gotta make sure support there's food on the table. There's no gonna be no
Right.
injuries unless you guys are gonna actually pay me to actually get hurt and pay my medical bills. If you could write me a check
Right.
or deposit money, that much money in my bank account, that's fine.
Well, that's the thing too. Is like a lot of times too, like you're recording now. Like you go in public and you record into a business place, and they don't even let you record. It's like, oh, you can't record here, sir. You can't record here. Or some people they get very like sensitive about you recording. I think you're recording them. They like, I mean, you are recording them, but some people are like very paranoid. And they're like, "Don't record me. You can't take that out. Delete that." Like, you don't even know what situation you're gonna get yourself into when you're in public and you're recording for YouTube. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I've gone told stuff. I gotten told when I walked into the mall. I got into trouble when I walked into the most expensive mall here in Austin. It's like a $3,000 apartment complex, and it's a privately owned. The whole streets, everything is owned by the complex. You cannot record on the sidewalk. You can't do nothing. You're like prohibited.
Yeah,
Security's walking around in their little mall cop little vehicles, little things driving in the malls and stuff like that. And even the cars, they pulled over one day. Like, sir, are you recording? You can't be recording in here, sir. You gotta turn off your camera. You can't do this and that. I was like, so where does the mall begin? Where does it end? He showed me like, come here, sir. Let me show you the map. He showed me it's like freaking like maybe like 15, like about eight, like 3 to 4 acres, like not even, maybe like 6 acres. That's how big the mall is.
damn. I've run into a situation like there was two times on live stream where the whole hurricane was coming to Florida, Hurricane Irma, and there was one part when I was like at a gas station and this lady's parked ahead of me, and like she's super paranoid, yo, like one of those conspiracy like FBI, like super paranoid. She's looking at me, pointing at me, and I'm still recording. She's like, "Hey, what are you recording? Why are you recording me? Why are you recording me?" Like she just started going, oh, dude, on live stream, and I told her I was that day I was feeling some type of way. I just told her I can do whatever the hell I want to do. You're not gonna do anything because it was in a public place. I know if I'm inside of a business. I mean, technically, I don't know because I'm at a gas station. I'm at the pump, so I don't know if that's considered inside of the business. But I just told her I can do whatever the hell I want. If we're inside somewhere, whatever. So she's all right, fine. So then she starts like pumping her gas, and then she tells the guy over in the next pump, she's like, "Oh, he's recording us. He's recording us. You should do something." Like she's trying to get people to like to turn on me, yo. This lady was nuts, and I think she like flicked me off at one point, and then she got into the car. That was on a live stream,
Yeah, I
and
remember
then
that
that's
one.
and then in that same live stream, a little bit later, because I was looking for gas. Because what happened was that lady left. Literally, that was the next person up. I pulled up to the pump. There was no gas, dude. I was like, "What?" I was waiting for like I don't know, 40 minutes. No gas. So I went to the next place and I walked into the gas station. I was recording and there was some guy inside there. I actually went inside the store and he was like, "You can't record without my consent, man. You can't record without my consent." So some people are like very like you never know what you're gonna run into. There's some people that get very like antsy and like aggravated about that when you're recording them, man.
Yeah, it's true. I haven't run into somebody like that. Well, you know what? I did. I'm lying. I'm lying. I did run into somebody. I went to Whataburger. He was like all excited because I was vlogging, and I put the camera to him. He's like, "You can't record me without my consent. You can't this and that." I'm like, "What the hell? You wanted me to put you on the video, and now you don't want me in the video."
Right.
And like, I have a kid too. That I had a kid on my channel. He actually wanted to be in my videos, so I used someone. He wanted me to give him a shout out, so he kind of like said, "Yeah, okay, go ahead," and this and that, right? And he turns around like not even that long later. He turns around. He's like, "Sorry, you can't be doing this. I'm gonna report you." This, that. I'm like, you know what? Freak you, freak
Yeah.
you. Don't even talk. I don't even want him talking to me because of that. And but now he's all a real good friend of mine on YouTube now. He's all like all he's now he tells me he's sorry and everything, but I was like, man, bro, you shouldn't even talk to me in the first place. Just get the hell out of my face. It's
um,
let's see.
what do you want to talk about, man?
I'm trying to figure out the next thing. Any other crazy stories on your side, Mel?
Let's, I
On
have a ton
pushing
of crazy
on
stories
on
about it.
on your crazy put on your pushing for your career on YouTube.
You know, I was just thinking about too, like the story that I was telling about my last job, that where I got let go. You know, they gave me the option to resign, and that's what I did. But I pretty much got let go. And what the next place that they respected that honesty, which a lot of people won't respect honesty because people want to be lied to. People love to be lied to. People want to be lied to, man. Told a lie.
I don't know why.
Because people just want to be comfortable, man. I don't know. I just people don't want when anybody tells the truth, it's crazy. Like let's just look on social media, like the stories when people tell the truth. But that whole experience, man, For me, I thought that was the worst thing in my life when that happened. Like I don't know if anybody's ever had that. I know you just said you kind of experienced that when you're. I was at that place for years to be kind of like let go. For me, it felt like it was the end of the world. Yo, there's people that kill themselves because they lose their job. There's people that kill themselves because they come upon like financial hardships. There's people that can't handle that stuff. So at first, I thought it was like the end of the world for me. And when horrible things happen to you, it actually works for your like betterment, for your improvement. Like I am glad for the job that I have right now. I'm happy with the job. Yeah, there's some things there that aren't great, but I'm not dealing with the stress from that BS job that I was at the last place, man. Like I'm completely happy. I met my girlfriend. I have my daughter. You know, if it wasn't for that happening at that previous job, I wouldn't have my daughter today. So a lot of times, what we think is the most horrible thing, and we're going through like turmoil, can actually work out pretty well for us, and it builds character and it makes you stronger. And you know, I don't know. That's kind of
It's
what I wanted to say. With that sometimes you think something's the end of you, you think you're done, and it's actually for your betterment. I
yeah.
see what you did there too, man. I see the Ikemel. I see the little the
I'm
thing you
up.
put down. I like
I'm
it.
updating. I'm updating my new thing on my new the computer. I have to. I have to do it. I'm still working on my green screen next.
Rover said it's easier to tell the truth. It's easier to tell the truth than to lie.
It's totally true.
Than lie. Easier to remember. That's true. I'm horrible at lying. I'm not a good liar. I'm not good at hiding stuff. The truth kind of always comes out, like people say. You know.
It does. Like especially when girls say they're fat and stuff like that. You know how hard that is to lie.
All right.
When they're wearing a dress and they're like, "Babe, does this look sexy on me or do I look fat?" I'm kind of like, I don't know what should I say. Should I say the truth or
That's a
should I
good reason.
lie?
You know, with my girlfriend, I tell her the truth. Well, she never asks me if she looks fat. Well, maybe she does. I don't know. But as far as like,
Just probably at the live stream, she's like, "I'm gonna kill you, Mel, when I get home."
I hope she's not watching the stream. But if she asks me though, like she a lot of times she'll ask me, "Does a dress look good on her?" Like, what do I think? I will tell her the honest truth. I'm not gonna be like, "Yo, you look horrible," but I'll be like, "I don't really like that dress." And a lot of times she'll try something else. I'm like, "Oh, okay, I like that a lot," and she appreciates it. Just like when I ask her, "Yo, what do you think about this?" She might tell me she don't like it or try this out or whatever. I'd rather have honesty, dude. You don't have to trash somebody, but I'd rather. Why are we gonna lie to each other and BS each other? Let's just tell each other the truth, you know. And but I totally get that too. Like the whole, do I look fat?
You know, that's kind of for me. It's kind of hard decision. I can never tell my girl like, I don't know.
You should
She's like,
never. You should
it's.
never tell your woman that.
I told my mom that yesterday and the other day on Friday. On Saturday. Well, Saturday. She walked
Yeah.
into the dressing room and she comes out. She's like, "Do these pants look good on me?" I was like, "They look fat." I'm surprised she didn't kill me. She goes back in. Shut the hell up. She tells me that. She goes in and all that. I told her, "You know I'm joking, right?" She's like, "Yeah, I know I'm skinny. You don't have to tell me I'm fat. You know I'm skinny. I can see
Yo,
my skin."
freaking Rover right now said to Google. Oh, and he's telling me to Google something that he told me to Google already. I actually let's talk about this.
What is that?
Uh, he said my way of life. Google desiderata. I think it's pronounced desiderata. Let me pull it up. Let me pull up an image. I'm gonna read it to you guys. We'll probably end the stream in a little bit, but let me read this to you guys. Um, hopefully I can read this without sounding crazy.
He says it's close enough.
All right. It says go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be good, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, which is just what I was talking about, the whole comparing thing. For there will always be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Do you want to say anything but before I continue reading, or
No,
keep
it
going?
sounds good. Keep
Okay.
going.
enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. This is what I'm telling you too. You gotta enjoy what you have. You gotta appreciate what you have. Just like when you hit 1,000, I hit 1,000 subscribers. Appreciate what you have. Some people are just like, I don't. I want what this person has. Appreciate what you have, man. Everything you've earned on your own.
Yeah, same thing. What I said as like when I met Mel, Iken Mel, the first the first time I met him, he only had like 100 and what, like 80 subs,
Dude, yeah, maybe
and
if that.
I had about 500 when I met you. It's like I was like, bro, I was like, started talking to you. I met you on a freaking YouTube chat on your YouTube channel. We started talking after that, and then now look at you. Look at our screen right here on the bottom right. You see, I have only 1,035. Look at this guy over here. He has 1,600 subs,
Yeah,
and
but
I'm like,
yo, we hijacked YouTube though too at the same time.
this guy over here surpassed me. I was at 500 subs. This guy was already like at 1,200 subs over here. I was like, bro, what the
Yeah.
hell did you just do? How the hell did you pass me, bro? I'm like, I don't care if he passes me. It's better for him because he has to take care of
And
his
that's what I'm saying
family.
too. 'Cause, Bree was saying too. She was like, "Oh, like Melvin has less people watching or whatever."
It does.
Uh,
It shouldn't
and she's like,
matter.
"How do you feel?" And I was like, "Yo, I feel it doesn't bother me because you need the watch time. I want Renee to succeed, and like some things I do, it's not gonna be as great as other people. You have to be okay with that, yo. Because if I was to sit here and be like, damn, what am I? Let me just quit. That's where a lot of people stop, man. We should be happy, for each other's success and kind of push each other. And a lot of people can't do that. They can't be happy for somebody else or
Exactly.
whatever.
You always. I don't know if you ever noticed, Mel. I know your wife popped in when I was at. I always like push out y'all's channels, like Ikemel,
Yeah, yeah, I
all
appreciate
that
that,
stuff,
man.
man. Like I appreciate, and I'm always pushing subs to him, and I don't care how many times I advertise his channel on mine because we're good. We're good. We're good buddies here, and we all work together, and that's what it's all
Right.
about. Like I push myself to my limits. If I could push myself to my limits, I could push him to his limits. If I could push
Yeah,
myself,
exactly.
if I could help myself out, I could help him out. If I cannot help myself out, I cannot help him out. That's the way I
And there's so
work.
much to learn too from people, man. There's so much you can learn. Um,
Mel
Let
has
me
taught
keep
me a lot.
reading.
Mel has taught me
Yeah,
a
you've taught me a
lot
lot too, dude.
on this YouTube stuff. Mel has taught me like left and right on it. All the tips and secrets. That's all. This is all this guy right here. He's the master on YouTube right now. He's the
Thanks, man.
guru. He's the guru. You
I wish I
ask
could
him.
do more on YouTube. Honestly, I wish there's a lot more that I want to do, and I just because family and balancing things. Like, even you told me at one point it was like, "Yo, Mel, you're on YouTube a lot." That's where I kind of had to cut back, because it's like you still got to maintain your family and your kids and all this make relationship.
It sounded like you were mad at me when I told you
No,
that.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't. I wasn't. Even if I don't know what I was feeling at the time, but even if I was, it's whatever, dude. Even my mom to this day, like she tells me stuff, and sometimes I get a little upset, and then after, like I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that's true.
That's why I asked you
It's
that day.
whatever.
That's why I told you that day. Is like you could worry about how like one day I asked you, Mel, how much time do you spend on YouTube? You're like, I
I
don't
remember
know.
that. Yeah.
You're like, I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know because it's throughout. I literally, I'm on and off like throughout the whole day. So to put a specific time, like, yeah, I don't know. Who
Because
knows, dude?
every time I logged into our community group or I see
Yeah,
your video, you were always 100% all day long, either on Twitter or on YouTube, Twitter,
dude. Yeah, man.
Instagram. You were
Dedicated, bro.
that was all right there. Your triangle. I was like, bro. That's why I was like tripping out. Have you spent time with your family?
I do, dude. I do. It's just the thing is, a lot of times people perceive things. Nobody's here in the house. Nobody's here in the house with me. Nobody knows what's going on.
Nope,
I mean, you guys. Some people might know some things,
I
but
don't.
nobody knows. People just perceive and they assume. Unless you're here in the house with me, like today too. Like you guys right now watching this video, and you're like, "Damn, are you spending time with your family?" Well, my girlfriend's at work. My daughter's sleeping. She's probably gonna be up soon. But I admit, though, yeah, I was definitely. I need to find some balance because there's a lot of stuff going on in the background that needs my attention, and at the same time, too, dude, like this whole family thing too is kind of new to me. The concept. A couple of years ago, I was in my mom's house. Now I have a girlfriend and I have a daughter. I have my own family. That's the most important thing, and you have to give it attention, dude. You have to pay attention to it. So I think I'm still trying to figure out how to balance all that out. YouTube is let me tell you something. It's very important to me. I don't feel like I could ever give up YouTube. I love YouTube. Uh, with the recent events, I think that it's kind of showed me that my family is more important. My family is more important because there's not much that will get me to stop from doing YouTube unless my family needs me. Like there's things going on, and I've done that. I've paused, and I mean I've stopped a little bit, and um,
Don't
so
the reason I bring this up to you, Mel, the time when I
mm,
asked you about your family, like all that time that I saw you online, it's because I had that problem in the past.
did you really?
And that's the reason that caused my devastation with my ex. I spent so much time
Mm,
working and not focusing on family, so that caused a lot of drama in my life. And then
right,
that's why I realized when I caused the relationship to fail, I saw that, and I realized, I told my ex, you know what? It wasn't just you, like us physically actually abused. It was a lot of things that I neglected and she neglected too. So I bring
right,
that
right,
it wasn't just her fault. So I said, you know what? This relationship failed was both of her faults, and I saw that, and that's when I saw him on his YouTube. So much percentage. Not bashing him or anything. It's
mm,
just kind of like because it goes with the topic. It, like, pushing to your limits, pushing you got to accept change, and then you also got to push yourself even further. Well, when
right,
I saw myself, I'm pushing my not me, I'm pushing him to realize, hey bro, you got to focus on family and also on YouTube. Like, realize that, bro. Don't fail what I failed.
right,
Man, that's this partner. This is why we're partner. This is the partnership right here that we have. That's why if he sees, I told him, if you ever see me pushing myself too hard, hey bro, let me know, because I'm gonna fail, and I don't want to fail. I want to keep pushing. I want to keep grinding. And yesterday, he told me, hey bro, when are we doing the live stream, bro? I like that. I like the way he approached me. Like, bro, when are we doing the live stream? He came to me like all
yeah,
aggressive. I'm like, dude, he's telling me I gotta get back on my grind. I slacked out too
right,
much. That's the way I interpreted it. I didn't know if he meant it like that, but that's the way I kind of realized, like, dude, bro, I am slacking off.
right. I think it's all like subjective and objective in a way. If somebody tells you something and you feel like, yeah, that there's room for improvement, there's something that you could do, yeah, I could get back in my grind, then okay. But if you're going through some personal, uh, my girlfriend said she's here watching. She said Mel does a lot, people, but people won't ever see it because they don't live with us.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that. There's a lot going on. But like, yo, I can admit that, like, yeah, like I needed to cut back on YouTube. I'm still trying to figure out the balance. And there's a lot that goes on in the background that people from the outside they want to see and they want to assume and think all this stuff. But I do appreciate when friends hit me up, yo, Mel, this or that, and maybe at the time I don't agree, and then after I do agree or whatever, I think it's up to the person. Um, but I think it's definitely about balance, though, man. It's definitely about figuring out some sort of balance. And I think with YouTube too, I still kind of need some sort of schedule, which I don't have. And even like for your situation, you were saying the guy was like, the Cole, like, when are we gonna live stream? We need to. It's not easy, man. The schedule, even live streams take work now. Yeah, you could just pull up a stream on your phone, but when we do these streams and we do OBS and we're doing dual streaming, do you know how much technicality? I mean, I know but I don't know if other people know. There's so much software, hardware, things that go in the background. How do you think we have this whole, like, my name, your name, the chat box, two webcams, the chat boxes, like all the green screens? There's money and like time that
Bro,
goes into all this.
remember
And we're still at the bottom level. We haven't even like gotten to the higher level. Wait till we get to the higher level. The thumbnail. I took your thumbnail. Thanks for making the thumbnail, by the way.
That's no problem. Dude, bro, I gave it to you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, I don't care. I created it. I created it. You could use it, man. We're both in the stream,
Yeah.
right? I'm using your
Yep.
face right now. We're all talking. So I don't care. Like, even Lipstick asked me, "Can I use this thumbnail as mine?" Go for it. I'm not copywriting it. Yeah, I'm not. I don't care. It's like, use it. I'm not gonna strike you or anything. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. 10 years from now, I don't care if you become more famous than me and I quit YouTube. I don't care.
My girlfriend, I appreciate this too. Hazel said, hey, when I come home from work and he cooks and cleans and does his videos and watch the baby, I'm a happy girlfriend. LOL. I appreciate that. Thanks, babe. Um,
Oh, on live stream. Oh, that's so sweet.
I do try to do, but like sometimes I can't admit my wrongs. I do get caught up in YouTube and I get too pulled in, and that's what's kind of been going on. Like these last couple of weeks, I've kind of chilled out a bit, and like I've been like taking care of things in the house and my daughter, and like making sure food's here. And this year we have a lot going on. We're trying to move out, and there's a lot of things going on in the background. I know you have a lot of things going on too, so trying
It's
to think of a lot of things.
beyond
So
it's
I'm
beyond
glad.
normal.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of glad that I'm kind of like a little bit more focused on the family now, and gonna try to find some sort of focus, a way
Like
to like balance everything out,
like
man.
this weekend I didn't really vlog much. The baby shower was just a kind of a fail a little bit. We invited like 80 people, but nobody. You don't worry. You were in the end 80, but we didn't count. We knew you're not gonna be able to make it. You're too far from us. So, but everybody else didn't show up. Like all Roxy's friends, all the family, nobody really showed up. Just one friend, her friend showed up, and just like maybe like five family members showed up, and that was it. It was
Mm.
like it was a freaking failed, bro. Like it just, I didn't record none of that because I didn't want to show there's too much fail there. There was too so much
Wait, what happened?
negativity. I out of 80 people I invited for the baby shower, I was so remember I
Okay.
was grinding and grinding for the baby
Yeah,
shower,
yeah.
and I paid for I paid for four briskets. I had my friend do them for me. I had somebody cook the rice and the beans and everything.
Mm.
Man, I grinded like almost $200 something. Got chairs, tables, everything, all that set up for Saturday, Sunday, and Saturday I was in corporate. I spent a lot of money. Nobody really showed up to the baby shower. Out of 80 people, only like maybe 15 people showed up.
Damn, dude.
And that's what I'm saying. You didn't. We knew you were not gonna make it because we
Yeah,
gave you
no,
because you were
dude.
too
So much
far.
going on.
You were too far.
All
As
this stuff
like
going on.
now the
Why?
wedding that might be a different story. I'm gonna be like, hopefully Mel makes it. Now that one, hopefully Mel makes that one. So we're hoping that day. That man, we'll try to plan something way ahead of time to make sure that day you're off. Maybe, or I could pay for your
Yeah,
drive over here.
even with the baby shower too, man, you only had 15 people or whatever. Appreciate those, just those people that came out, like,
Exactly, man.
yeah,
I took it in like, dude, they were there. I was like, I
right,
appreciate
right.
that, but it just I told Roxy, imagine those friends that didn't show up. Are they
Yeah,
really your friends? They didn't even text you. They couldn't come. They didn't even nothing. They just
yeah,
didn't show up.
it's true.
I was like, I keep telling her those are not your friends. Like, and she's just like, yes, they are. I was like, you sure about that? Because I know they're not. I already know when somebody's a real friend or not. It
Yeah,
just
for me, I feel like sometimes it takes time, man. Like sometimes it kind of takes time to realize who's your friend, who's not your friend, and then sometimes too, it's just life. Sometimes it's just everybody's having kids, everybody has family. I have a good friend of mine that we don't get to talk that often, and I just know like he bought a house, like he has a bunch of stuff going on, so like I don't hold it against him, and I'm the same way myself. Like sometimes my friends they can't find me, they can't reach out to me, and life kind of happens, But as far as baby shower thing though, like yeah, like those are some of the monumental things where some friends should be there if they can, the ones that you invite. So, but I feel like it's all a learning experience, man. You really find out who's there for you, who's not, through all
now I
those.
told Roxy, now let's see what happens when we get to the wedding. And that wedding, the wedding's gonna cost almost 10 grand.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
know.
like, yeah, I'm gonna have a hire a musician, a friend of mine, and he's gonna charge me arm and leg still, but it's cheaper than what if I was to hire somebody else. And the DJ too, he's gonna give me a way cheap discount. So it's all I'm told. I was saying to my girl like, or it's anybody out of those 150 people or 180 people or 200 people are showing up, are all of them actually gonna show up?
Mm,
I'm like, for I don't have to spend $10,000
right.
because it's gonna cost me arm and a leg just to get venue, get the okay, get this, get number of everything. I was like, are they actually gonna show up? Because if they show up, if they don't show up, I'm not joking with you. I'm cutting them off from our lives. I'm like, this is the biggest moment. Like,
Hazel said, "Yep, those are the people that matter the most." I feel like, yeah, I feel like they should at least, if they can't make it, at least like give some reason, like some sort of text or something, like this is going on or whatever. I'm sorry.
look, like
Make,
here's another thing too. I got mad yesterday. I got mad Sunday. Is that because Roxy's friend left to Dallas? She lives 3 hours from me. Well, she
mm,
changed her number, didn't text Roxy. And then I told her like what? She changed her number, and she's like, yeah, she didn't tell me, and she doesn't even answer my Facebook messages or anything. I'm like, okay, if she's listening, I don't care. As like, and then when we went to the party, she talked to her friend. Her friend called her to Dallas, and then they started talking. And then I don't know what happened, and then she started talking to her by herself on her friend's phone. It's like, you changed your number. He's like, yeah. What's your number? Just get it from that girl that you're with, their friend. And I'm like, why are you gonna get it from? You were on the phone with your friend from in Dallas. Why can't she just give you the number and you write it down? Why do you have to go through your best friend's friend in order to get her number?
Mm,
That makes no sense. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That she was on the phone. You could have gotten it from her instead of her friend. I was like, that's she's telling you. I don't need to give you my number. That's like
Yeah,
kind of
man.
like sounds like kind of like she don't care.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's like, that's, but let's get back to the topic, like grinding, like,
Yeah.
because
I probably have like 10 more minutes, but then I'm gonna have to
I know
go to my daughter.
I'm gonna have I
Yeah,
have the
and
same
then you're
amount.
gonna go to
Hold
prep
on,
or something
hold
too.
on, real quick. What time is it? 2:15, right?
Oh
Okay,
yeah, you
yeah.
gotta go, don't you?
Yeah, I gotta go already.
Okay, yeah, we'll end the stream then. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys. We did this dual live stream for the first time, which is a good test. We had a little bit of technical difficulties at the beginning, but it was really just a test to see if we can do it, and we were able to do it. So thank you guys that were able to be in both chats and like test out the stream, and for joining us on this ride.
This was a hectic ride this morning.
Yeah, appreciate it. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna take some medicine. I'm still sick. Hopefully, I get better soon. And
I still haven't finished my
uh,
food.
damn, dude, yeah, man, you eat something.
I still haven't finished my food. I was eating as I was talking. Man, dude, when I started this live stream, I only had 130, and I have 135.
Oh, nice.
And I think
I
you
don't even
had
know where I was at. But...
I think you were at 612.
Oh, really? That's what I'm saying. I think these dual live streams it can be beneficial.
Oh,
Roar said, are we using Google Hangouts? We're actually on. What are we on? We're on Discord. We're on Discord right now. Discord and Obs.
hey, before we disconnect, did you send me that Twitter your chat box
Oh shoot, let me do that right. I don't.
so I
Yeah, I
could
think I did. I did send you the link. I did send it to you.
so I could check it out real quick. Let me see.
Yeah, see if it works. That'll be a good test. I wonder if like we could have both chat boxes open,
That's what I'm kind of
or
wondering,
something,
curious about.
so everybody can kind of be involved at the same time.
Let me see. What does my checkbox look like? Hey, bro, it works.
It works.
It
What?
works.
Let me look at your screen. Go ahead and see. Are you well? Are you even gonna be able to make space for it though? Because you already have everything set up.
Look, I'll post it. I'll post it in there. Like, I'll just create a
Yeah,
new one.
just put it on top, whatever, just so we can see.
I'll
Yeah,
put it side by side for right now.
and just put set up something for the chat boxes. Oh man, it's
Dude,
congested.
this is freaking epic.
Oh snap! Okay, that's cool. So definitely for the future we can do that. We can get two chat boxes going up. Okay, we'll see how we can make space for it. That's dope though.
Yeah, it is. That is epic. I could see both of them.
Yeah, I was trying to Rover, I was trying to friend you on Discord. I don't know. Let me save this here. Discord USS Rover. Okay,
And make sure
I'll
don't use
add you
this.
on there.
Don't add. Make sure you don't add the space between USS Rover.
Oh, don't add the space.
Yeah,
Okay.
no spaces. It has to be USS Rover hashtag 7942.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to look for him on there.
Oh, I don't
So
know
let
why
me
I said
check out
that.
this
I don't know
guy.
why I said that out loud.
What?
I was like all stupid. Like I said it out loud. Hey, also that chat box. It's a permanent chat box. It's, let me send you my chat box.
No, I think the chat box changes every time. Every time you do like a different title and tags, like it changes a
You
thing.
sure? Because I haven't changed
Yeah.
mine. I always change
Really?
it and it stays the same.
All right, go ahead and send it to me. I'll test it out for the next time.
Even when I
I'll
get,
have to make.
even when I go live next time, you could open up my chat box and you could check it out.
Yeah. All right.
You don't have to
Oh
be
yeah,
in.
yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, let me know if it. Let me know if next time you're on, you can check it out. Because I don't think I can
Yeah.
reply to it. Oh, maybe I can.
Uh,
Oh no, 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 I can't. I could just post this myself. I could post it myself as your.
I see your chat box. I think I see your chat box. Yeah, I see your chat box. Can I reply to it? Yeah, I think I can too.
Yeah, you'll reply to yourself as yourself.
Oh, okay.
You won't. You can't reply like if I have your chat box open, I cannot respond as you.
Right, right. Okay, that's cool.
That's epic, man. I could see your
That's
chat
dope.
box, you could see my chat box, and we could just stay like that. I could have both of them open.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get like a different screen and a setup, but we can definitely do this.
Yeah, I need to get.
Interesting. It'll be we got to test to, or we know we can dual stream. So I guess next time too, if somebody else wants to join the conversation and be on camera, we'll see if we can get like multiple cameras going, or we'll have to test out Google Hangouts, like that thing I was telling you where I've seen people the screen changes for every because at a certain point it's like how many people can you really have, you know, cameras showing all at the same time. So
My
maybe we can
brother.
do Google Hangouts and it switches every time the person talks. You know,
Yeah, my brother told me.
lipstick.
Where's lipstick? Where's lipstick? Where's lipstick? Oh, there she is, lipstick in the house.
We're actually about to end the stream, but we were doing a test dual stream, which we've never done before, which was kind of successful, where we both are streaming live. Well, I'm actually recording his like I don't even know what I'm doing. We're dual streaming.
Hey, let me check
He's
something.
streaming and I'm streaming.
I'm gonna test something out real quick.
All right. Oh,
I'm
so
gonna.
it's getting crazy now. It's getting
Yeah,
crazy
no, it's
on you.
getting crazy. I'm testing something out with my other Discord. See if it works. How it works. Let's see if it lets me. If I can remember my password.
The thing I'm wondering too, what we kind of figure out is the audio thing, because people were saying that on your stream, I sounded really low. I don't know why.
I fixed it. It was I have to go to
Oh,
the
you did fix
volume.
it?
I had to go to volume
Let me
control and go
turn
to
it up.
mixer, and then I have to pick up Discord volume.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Okay, let me see. Where's my Discord? I just logged in to my Discord. Let me add myself.
Oh, you disconnect us? I think you disconnected. Yeah, Renee disconnected. Good job, bro. You just messed up the stream, bro. You messed up the stream. And we're echoing now for some reason.
There you go.
Oh, you got a crazy echo.
Hold on.
Yo, what are you doing? Oh, you wanted to test out the extra camera. That's what you're doing. All right, that's kind of dope. That's dope. Okay. So we got 3 cameras in here. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit to make it a little more. And, okay, with 3 people, it's fine. I think though, at a certain point when we start to get more people, we're gonna have to use like Google Hangouts where it switches to the person that's talking.
And it keeps
You know
everybody
what
else
I'm saying?
smaller. I think 3 is fun, good enough. I just don't
Are
know
you
after
talking? 'Cause I
that.
can't hear you.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't hear you, dude. No audio. What's going on?
can you hear me
Can
now?
you hear me now?
I hear you now. Now I hear you.
I can't use my
I can't use my
headset.
headset.
I have to use my
I have to use
phone.
my phone.
Okay. This is
It's
pretty cool, though, man. It's cool. So we can get multiple people here. We can have like a live podcast, video cast session, like interview session with multiple cameras going at the same time.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I like it.
This is our
This is
first
our
test
first.
run on this.
Yeah.
People are like freaking out, like, what the hell? There's 2 Rennies.
Yeah, right?
What the
There's
hell?
2 Renees going on the screen right now.
And a Mel.
And a male.
I guess I can make this a little like bigger, but let's see. No. So Lipstick is asking, okay, cool. So for green screen, does it have to be anything specific, or can she just get a green fabric? I think she could just have a green fabric, right?
Green fabric it is, but she could get
Yeah,
a
you
she
could
could
just have
actually get
a
the green screen $40.
yeah, you could just have. It doesn't have to be specific. If you want to have like a green thing behind you, you could do that too, and then just remove the color. You just remove the green color,
She could even buy green
and
posters.
huh?
She could even buy the green posters, and you just tape them
Oh yeah, the
together.
green posters. That's true. He said you can buy the green posters, so you can do that also. The green screen thing is pretty cool. Like I like it a lot. I use it all the time. You know, you can remove the green color behind you, and if you want a video playing behind you, like right now, this video that's playing behind us on loop. You can play a video, animation, whatever you want to do. If you want to do a video where you're talking on a beach, you have a beach playing behind you, and you're talking. It's pretty cool.
Oh, but it also doesn't have to be green. It could be blue and
Oh, that's true. Renee says it doesn't have to. You sound kind of a little low right now because I guess you're on your phone.
yeah. Let me
But Renee
disconnect.
says it doesn't have to be green. It could be whatever color, pretty much. If you want to have like, what are some of the other common colors? Sometimes people get like white, I think, or what are the other colors?
I think it's green.
You sound better. Good.
Yeah, now I'm got on my headset. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me go to my image, my video, my what is it? My Windows. Let me put on my filter and see. Let me turn on chroma key.
Oh.
There you go. Our green screens are gone. It's green, blue, magenta. Or you could set a custom. If you have like a custom solid
Okay.
color, you could select that color. It gives you an option for a drop box.
Yeah. Lipstick asked. Thank you for joining Lipstick and asking questions and all that stuff. It helps with all the engagement and everything. She said, uh, and can I take out the color through OBS? Yeah, you can take it out through OBS. You can take it out through your video editor too. Like that works fine too. I mean, I don't know about Windows Movie Maker. That thing sucks, but
Yeah,
you
I
should be
don't
able to do
know.
it there too.
Like, let me take out
OBS
chroma key.
definitely you can do it.
Yeah, let me show her real quick.
Okay.
I think
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. You go ahead.
lipstick. Jump over to my video. You'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, you know what? I could do this real quick, lipstick. Let me jump over my. If you want to jump over to my channel real quick and do the check out the live there, so I could show you real quick, or you could just see my filter here. Let me see. Let me know when you jump over to my channel real quick, so you could check it out. Yeah, Rover, it is red. Red is hard to do. Let's wait till lipstick jumps over. Yeah, the joy of tab browsers. Okay, you see how you don't see my green screen? You see my green screen and Mel's. We both have green screen. So all I did. Let me see. How did I share my browse? How did I share my screen on here? I don't even remember.
To watch.
Do you remember how we shared this our desktop? I don't even remember. Oh, there it is.
Oh, on OBS.
Yeah, screen share.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I shared my screen, all I did was come right here. You click on the screen. Where is it? Mel, are you there?
Yeah, my op closed out or whatever.
Yeah, I was like, oh damn, I kicked Mel out. Like if I click on let's say our Windows capture and I click filters, you'll see right here and the bottom, you'll click on that, and then click where is it? Chroma key, and then you have the option right here to select the color. Like you see, Mel's is gone. So whenever I do that, it wipes out the green.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Lipstick jump over to mine real quick so she could check it out.
Yeah, you'll have to definitely when you have a chance download OBS.
She
You can
has it.
check it out. She
She
said it's
has.
cutting out. I guess maybe the audio's cutting out.
Could be.
Yes, Rover said hit the like button for sure. It's popping.
It's loading.
No, I might be locked up on Renee's screen, but not over here.
There you go.
My connection's flawless, bro.
Yeah, my screen just locked up on me because I was doing a transition.
Yeah, it's
From
not me, bro. Everything's flawless.
I was swapping
Alright,
because
you good?
you haven't really tested. We haven't really tested between like screen sharing
Yeah,
and all that stuff to transition. So there's a little there's a little delay time, maybe 5-10 second delay time when you're swapping. So we have to kind of hold up, let everybody know like there's gonna be a 10-second delay when swapping between to a screen share.
I thought you were gone, dude. I was like, oh snap, I'm on my own now.
So I don't know what I'm gonna say next. I'm not ready. I'm by myself. I'm all alone. You're gonna sing the song "Lonely."
Thanks, Lipstick. Lipstick says she's watching both of our lives. Appreciate that. I don't have anybody over here, so I appreciate that.
You only have one.
You had a good amount of. No, it says you have. I mean, for me, it says you have 4, unless it's
No,
lag.
no, I have 4. Yeah, but how many do you have?
I have. It says I have 2 right now. It keeps changing, but it says I have 2.
Dude, I'm not joking with you. Sometimes that is not accurate. Sometimes there's like 5 or
It's
8
not,
people.
It keeps changing. It keeps constantly changing. Yeah. Lipstick said, "Why is your name Ikid Mel? What's Ikid?" I can tell you the quick, brief story. If Renee has a little bit of time, 'cause
Yeah.
I know he has to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get dressed real quick. You can stay on and explain that story. I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll tell the story. Get back in a decent time, and then we'll end the stream because I kind of have to go too. But Ikid Mel came from a long time ago. I don't know if you ever heard of AOL. That might have been before your time. AOL was it's like a online thing where you go in, there's chat and there's email and all that stuff. Okay, AOL, right. So AOL, I was in this group. We used to hack AOL. There used to be these apps. We're not really hackers. People that just use apps are called script kiddies. You're not a real hacker if you just download an app and you're like doing things to people's computer. But we used to hack AOL, and basically we'd go into a chat, we'd use the app. The app would fill up the whole chat screen like we have here. It would freeze the chat screen and it would lock people's computers and would kick them out of AOL. So that group was called Ikid Army. There was a group back in the day called Ikid Army, and everybody put Ikid and then their name after. So my name is Melvin, so I always put Ikid Mel, and I always just stuck with that name. And I was with that group for a long time, and we, messed up people's computers, messed up AOL. I even had a friend's computer that messed up. I got pissed off at him one time. They had these well, let me tell you, I'm not gonna say that story because I don't want to like incriminate myself. But one time at school, Florida, there was this kid that was a complete douchebag. He sat across the chairs from us, and he got up and went to the bathroom. So what I did was I went on his computer. I put it's called a Trojan. When somebody has a Trojan on their computer, it opens up the ports like a back door. So that means from a different computer, I can access that person's computer. So he got up to go to the bathroom. I had the Trojan on his computer. I sat back down, and on his computer, I opened up gay.com. So I opened up like a pornographic site on his computer while he was at the bathroom. People started walking by his computer and they were seeing like guys doing things on the computer and they were like, what the heck? One girl was like, yo, I always knew he was like this. She said, Renee, stop breathing so loud. So there was naked men on his computer, and then when he got back to his computer, he was pissed off. He was like, who the F did this? I said, yo, Renee, what are you doing? He was like, who the F did this? He was pissed off. And that's a true story, yo. And I was dying. It was hard for me because I don't want to laugh out loud because the guy was kind of like a gangster. So I don't want to cause that kind of problems. But, yo, I was dying, man. I was dying. There's naked men on his computer. And that's what I did. So that's where Ikemel kind of came from.
I remember that story you telling me.
Yeah, dude. It was pretty awesome. I've done a couple other things too. It was really cool because you could sit there and you could like open people's like DVD tray or their CD tray. You can open up websites. You can do whatever you want. You can take complete control of the person's computer, and steal all the passwords off the computer too. You know how people save their passwords on their computers? You can steal all the passwords that are saved.
I could steal all the Wi-Fi passwords.
So
I could even turn on the computer. I could even turn on the computer when it's off. Turn it back on.
Lipstick said, "Do I still do it?" She said, "Do you still do it, Mel?" I don't do it anymore because one, all the antiviruses now they're so advanced. Like back in the day, you could do that easily. Now to get a Trojan on somebody's computer is really really hard. So I don't do it anymore.
Also I created a flash drive that actually I just plug it in and it takes all your
Yeah,
information
that's
and I could just
oh
back it
really?
out. It
Oh,
steals it. I could just plug it in and I could still transfer files to it, but in the background
mhm.
it's running the file and it's stealing all your data without you even knowing.
Well, you know what I did to somebody? This is what I did. I'm not gonna say who or anything. This was a long. I was young. It was a long time ago, but men a lot of times they're fools for women, right? So you go onto AIM. I don't even think AIM exists anymore. It was like AOL Instant Messenger. You go into any instant messenger program, you tell somebody, you change your name to a female, and you say, "Hey, I have a picture I want to send you. I'm a chick. Hey, yeah, I want you to check me out. Let me know what you think." You send them the file that comes off as a picture. They click the file, and that file you can have a control, like a command control for DOS. It's Microsoft DOS. You know what DOS is? Renee?
Yeah, but it's back in the day.
Yeah. DOS is the black screen that pops up. It's all commands. It's like you can pretty much you can set a command to delete somebody's hard drive. So
Hey, I gotta
they
get
click the
going.
file. Okay, you gotta go. They click the file and it deletes the whole hard drive.
I'm gonna
That's the
stop.
whole thing.
You can still continue talking, but I'm gonna have to end my live stream.
Okay. All right, my dude, man. Thanks for the test and everything.
No problem.